What's up, everybody, and welcome to BioS3 Raw TV. Here we are again today in the car. Last time we were in the car, we did a special video about an athlete getting busted. It was Rob Riches. Today, we're back in the car talking about another athlete busted for doping. Today, or last night, it was announced that Ryan Braun, I believe it's from the Milwaukee Brewers, Major League Baseball, has tested positive for the second time for a banned substance. Now, what it is, we don't know yet. But he is not going to fight it. He tested positive once before and fought it. And they overturned it, and he was not fined or suspended or anything like that. This time, he just took the suspension, said, you know what, I made a mistake. I apologize. Hopefully we can get through this and just move on from this and continue, to play baseball, yada, yada. So basically, they had enough evidence on him, Major League Baseball did, that is, that they were going to bury him. So he had no choice but to come out and say, yeah, this is what I did. Now, it hasn't been released yet for what he tested positive for, but he's linked to this company called Biogenesis, which is like a rejuvenation clinic, hormone replacement therapy, endocrinology, stuff like that. And another big name, again, this is not the first time he was busted, Alex Rodriguez from the New York Yankees. Now, A-Rod, they say they have more evidence against Alex than they have against Braun. So right now, they have enough to bury Alex. They have this doctor saying that he went to his house and injected himself personally. They have records of growth hormone treatment, testosterone treatment, all this stuff. And they have Alex Rodriguez's signature next to him. Why the fuck would you put your signature, if you were Alex Rodriguez, next to that? Why wouldn't you put it under an alias? You know what I mean? Rodro Alexio or something. Like something different so that when shit hits the fan, your signature's not in there. You sign baseballs and hats and t-shirts and shit all the time. It's not hard to figure out, have a handwriting expert come in and say, this is Alex's signature. So, so you get those two guys and a host of other ones who have been linked to Biogenesis, but have not necessarily tested positive yet. But I think being linked to this company is going to be in violation of Major League Baseball rules. So we're going to have to see how this thing turns out. But, guys, if you look at Alex, if you look at Braun, none of these guys look like they're taking gear. None of these guys are big, muscular. They're just athletic-looking guys. Some of them got a little bit of a gut. Their body fat is not that low. And they're on gear. So, even your heroes, Major League Baseball is supposed to be trying to get cleaned up for the last, 10 years or whatever it is. And it's still in the same fucking spot. They're just hiding it better. Now they're getting busted more than once with stuff. So just be aware, guys. It pisses me off all the time when I hear someone go, oh no, so-and-so's natural. How the fuck do you know? How do you know so-and-so's natural? Do you hang out with him? Are you close friends with him? Do you go party with him? Do you live at his house? Are you his fucking cousin? Do you spend 24 hours a day with him? Do you really think, because this guy, Ryan Braun, had everybody backing him the first time he got caught because they believed him in Major League Baseball. Other players, teammates, the front office, all of them were backing him, and he was fucking lying through his teeth the whole time and got busted again and made all of them look like jackasses. And that's what's going to happen when more of these natural bodybuilders, fake natties, whatever the fuck you want to call them, get popped, or things happen where it's very clear they're using. You guys look like the jackass because you're not sitting there taking the time to say, what the fuck? There's a possibility this person couldn't be fucking on drugs. And don't stick up for them when you don't really know what the fuck is going on. Now, I'm not going to say so-and-so is natural, so-and-so is not. But I'm going to say, shit, if they're performing at a certain level, there's a possibility that they're not natural. I'm not going to be naive. So, these other guys that are keeping up with Alex Rodriguez and they're keeping up with Braun, they're fucking taking shit too, okay? They're going someplace different. They could be getting it from a private supplier, whatever the fuck they're doing. But they're taking shit too because they're keeping up with these guys. So the drugs make a bad player good, a good player great, and a great player Hall of Famer. That's how it works. It makes you one level up better. So if the guys that are on the level with Alex Rodriguez and these other guys want it to be even better than them, doesn't it make sense that they would take something to go even better than them so they leave them in the dust, get voted into the Hall of Fame? Drugs are rampant in all sports, and as long as the money's still there, people are going to use them, and they're going to fucking lie. They interviewed all those baseball players in the locker rooms about it last night, and one of them is involved with Biogenesis. They asked him what his comment was on Braun getting popped from the positive test. This dude looked down, looked over, and he said, I don't have any comment. They said, what about your link to the company? No comment. He knows he's busted. He knows he's been lying. So bottom line is, guys, don't be naive. If you think somebody might be using something, they probably are. bioctraining@gmail.com. Leave comments down below. www.bioctraining.com is the blog. Fucking sun is getting hot. And we're out.